Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another collage. This time a little different because it was the week before Valentine's Day last week, and I decided I wanted some pink roses, so I made them myself. I'm starting with a light background. And I chose a photograph that I had taken myself. But most of the photographs that I get for photo references are from PixPro. It's a really good quality free photo image reference site that you can download photos that work for you. You know, it's where I get a lot of the little fawns, the deer, and the roosters that I was doing last year. And my husband does not go in for Valentine's Day. Not to be thinking badly of him for this, but let's face it, it's a commercial venture, and it's become so bad that women will get their husbands to compete with each other. Oh, what did your husband get for you? And my husband got this and that for me, and suddenly it's not about love anymore? What? You know, that's defeating the purpose, ladies. Really, don't you think? Defeating the purpose, if there was one. So my husband and I have decided it's amateur day, and we don't do amateur day. He loves me every other day of the year and doesn't need to go in for the commercial amateur day. So I made myself some chocolates, and I made myself some pink roses, and I do not feel deprived in any way. So there. I was having fun with these, but let's face it, all these teeny little petals and leaves took a lot of time. Still, I find that fun. So as you can see, I'm using torn and cut pieces from magazines and catalogs, and old wall calendars work real well too. A lot of the leaves here came from old wall calendars. This pink piece you see down in the middle there was obviously an advertisement, and the pink works perfectly well for this rose. I've gotten so well known at doing these collages that I have friends who save up magazines for me specifically for this purpose, and let's face it, I have more magazines than I could ever use. You see the piece there on the left came from an old wall calendar from a close-up of a pink flower that I'm cutting up and using in my pink flower. Someone asked if I needed to worry about copyright issues, and I cut these pieces so small that, well, there really aren't any copyright issues left. Nobody could really figure out where each of these teeny little pieces came from if they tried. And this is all stuff that would end up in a landfill if I weren't using it for art. So what's the harm? And technically a lot of this is just for me. I mean, some of them sell, but very few really, compared to how many I make every year. And with that being said, if anyone's interested, I am going to put these pink roses on my Etsy site for sale. I mean, if you want it. The image is on a 17 by 11 inch paper. Framed, it would be quite nice, quite showy. I may enter it in an art show later. So there's another piece there in the middle that I am cutting up. That used to be a wall calendar. Looking at it close like this, you can't really see the subtle variations of light and shadow, but when you stand back, it all blends together. It becomes more pronounced and or more subtle and less pronounced. This close, you see all the sharp edges, and it just doesn't look like a soft rounded rose at all. But when you back up, it just all blends. Isn't that magic? Yes, I am an illusionist. I create the illusion of 3 dimensions on a flat, 2-dimensional piece of paper. So we're almost done here. This is nearing the end. I put a few words, very few actually, just love and roses in February, I think. I hid a few little pictures of some children waving in the leaves, which you'll see later, and a couple in a pool hugging each other. Getting the pink shadows is sometimes a real problem. But here here we are. It's all done. This is the finished product. You can see the people in the pool down there in the middle at the bottom. And there's a little hummingbird. That's about it. I sure hope you enjoyed watching this trio of pink roses come together. I thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I appreciate all of you. See you next time. Bye.